Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Jess Bell, and today I want to talk to you about the limited beliefs of our mind. And more specifically, I want to let us cast a very thin veil between what our mind thinks is real and what is real. So what I want to start off by saying is that we are energy. We're made up of energy, and the world around us is energetic. As a matter of fact, nothing is as it appears. It is an energetic world of differing frequencies, and our body is an energetic system of differing frequencies. We have a brain whose job is to take those frequencies, compress them down, and create the illusion of dense matter. We are not solid. And it's really difficult to wrap one's mind around this, particularly when these are concepts that are being introduced for maybe the first or second time. Over time, it becomes a little bit easier once you can begin to look back on your life and look at all the ways that things really weren't as they appeared, and where you had some limited belief about something, and yet you ended up having a gut instinct, some intuitive sense that rose up from your belly and offered you information that was not coming from your mind, and you went with that. You went with your intuition, and following your intuition always leads you to the path of expansion, always leads you to a truth about yourself that you wouldn't have known with your limited thinking mind. An example of this happened to me recently where I was encouraged to close my medical practice during this pandemic. And a woman, a very wise woman, said, you should offer an osteopathic treatment from a distance. And I had no idea how to do that. My mind actually didn't know how to do that. My body certainly did. And after a day of bargaining and pleading and crying and having no idea how I was going to move forward in my own career as an osteopath, I decided that I had to try it. And so I did. I recruited my good friend who also was a patient of mine who I trusted dearly, and he trusts me. And I set the camera up and I went into a treatment just like I would had he been in my office. And in the first moments that I made contact with his holographic body, his energy field, my hands went into a very similar pattern of healing, of movement that they would have had he been here in my office. And I witnessed an unfolding therapeutic process that was magnificent. It was very powerful. And not only did I feel the experience, but my patient did as well. And his response was really quite something. He had a wonderful release. He felt like he had gotten a treatment. And from that moment on, I knew that I was actually capable of way more than what I had ever thought that I was. It was my thinking mind that actually stepped in the way. And so all of this energetic world, this huge energetic world, is now unfolding before me, because now I'm looking back on my whole life, my whole career, my whole concept of the human body. I am changing my thoughts around that. My body has always known this was true, but my limited belief system of my mind was the only thing stepping in the way that was keeping me from really being able to feel into the truth of what is really happening here for all of us, that we are energetic beings. We're composed of energy. We're composed of energy of differing frequencies. When we have densities in our body, that manifests as pain. There's a lot more information I want to share with you about that, and I'm not going to go into that detail during this video. But what I really want to encourage all of you is, now that we're in a new world, now that there are so many unknowns before us, I want you to begin to see past the veil of your thinking mind. There is so much available to us when we can just step into our bodies and follow our intuition. That always leads us to the path of expansion. That always leads us to the path of some new opportunity or growth. We're never stuck. It's only our limited beliefs and our limited thinking mind that tells us that the world is the doom and gloom that we think it is. It's really not. The world is a loving place. There are new opportunities and new expansions happening in every moment. We have to step into our bodies and bring the energy down and not allow our brain to be the one that's ruling our lives. We need to learn how to embody. Bring down the energy that is being bottled up in our thinking minds and begin to inhabit this beautiful creation that we've been born into here. The body knows way more than this limited mind does. And so I want to encourage you to take some time each day. Just bring yourself back into your body. Begin to wake up the corners of your body. Breathe into it. Allow yourself some time to not think and not believe what your thoughts are telling you. And I'll offer you many more practices going forward about how you can turn your thinking around, how you can literally transform your mind, therefore transform your body and the entire experience of your lives by stepping past your thinking mind. So I hope that this offered you something to think about, and I will be sharing much more with you going forward. If you'd like to learn more about energetic osteopathy, please visit my website at drjessbell.com, where you can schedule a one-on-one session, or you can find out more about group programs where I will not only be offering energetic osteopathic treatments, but also teachings that will offer you the building blocks for building your own energetic circuitry to get into your body and start moving out of this thing here, which is never a good place to hang out. So I look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Take good care. Bye-bye.